Hey, attention crypto gossipators, things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.
Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, the big talk of the day is, when is Bone going to recover? When is Shibarium getting released? So all these big questions obviously need to be answered and will be answered. It's very, very simple. So right now we are in a very interesting phase because we are very close to that release of Shibarium, yet we still don't have it out. We're in beta, in PuppyNet, we're testing things out. No official dates have been given, but approximately, speculations of potential timeframes are already coming out, so we can more or less look at different quarters, at different even months at which Shibarium could be coming out. But a lot of you are asking me the question of, but why is it taking so long? I mean, we've already been in this for like 3 months since March. We're testing everything out. If there are no issues, if there are no problems, what's going on? Why can't they just release it? I mean, obviously that's a very interesting question, and I have my own answers for this, okay? My own perspective. Now guys, remember, when Shibarium comes out, it's not only going to be for the individual investor, okay, for that retail investor, but also for these big projects, organizations, call them whatever you want, but they will be also joining in and working on Shibarium, utilizing Shibarium for their project. So obviously this is a bigger magnitude, they're large, a lot of transactions will be going through them, a lot of money will be moving. So undoubtedly, okay, they are a vital core piece for this whole SHIB ecosystem, for Shibarium. And I think in the future, when Bone is very, very expensive, we're going to see very few individuals actually trying to load up on Bone. It will be more businesses and companies and those that want to build on Shibarium. So that is going to be the future of Bone and Shibarium and the SHIB ecosystem, and we're going to have to welcome them and obviously get them on board. Otherwise, this whole thing will collapse, and I think they will be running, they will be holding and running this whole thing in the future, and everything will be depending on those projects. So in order for this whole community, for developers to attract those investors, okay, and those big projects, the big money, Shibarium needs to be perfect. In order for it to be perfect, it's one thing for it to operate on a small scale, but it's a completely different thing to have it operating on large scale, okay? I'm talking big transactions, massive transactions. That is what we need, okay? And let's make it very, very clear, ladies and gentlemen. If we have those massive projects, okay, jumping in and absolutely milking it, taking advantage of Shibarium, others will be joining in as well, because they have a reputation, they have a name, and if one of them goes very successful, others will join in. Simple as that. So for us right now, the most important thing is to get the number of transactions and volume, okay, most importantly volume, at an efficient rate, because Shibarium can probably operate at a certain volume, but can it operate on a bigger volume, on a larger volume? And this is exactly what developers are doing. They're trying to get it operational on the highest scale, the other end of the spectrum. Because it's one thing, as I've just now said, okay, I'm going to repeat myself, to operate on small volumes, but it's another thing to operate on large volumes. The funds need to be safe, everything needs to be just as quick, as efficient, nothing can drop down, okay? It has all to be as perfect as possible. So I believe that these final touches that are being put for Shibarium, probably it could already be ready to be released for these big projects, okay? So get ready, because they're going to be loading up like crazy. I mean, imagine if a business operates, okay, and if they need to use the layer 2 solution, they probably are going to want to load up on as much Bone as they can, because otherwise, everything is going to be way more expensive for them later on. So they are trying to get their reserves bags as heavy as possible. And I can tell you right now that this is going to spread. It's going to be infectious of how efficient the Shibarium layer 2 solution is. Cheaper, quicker, more transparent, decentralized. So all these key words, you know, that make this perfect are going to be very, very important. So I suggest that you really look at the type of opportunity that we have here. Okay, a bone that is sitting on very low prices. I mean, yeah, probably by the time you open up this video, we could be sitting on a completely different price. But the point here that I'm trying to make is that bone is very, very, very cheap compared to what it's going to be after Shibarium. So these are probably your last moments, your last times you can actually take any action, any serious action. Of course, in the future, you could be taking action on $5, $10 bones, $20 bones, but it's not going to be as heavy as it is right now. Because now it is crazy. I mean, guys, if I told someone that bone is going to go to $7, they would laugh. They'd be like, of course it's going to go way higher. But $7 would be a 10x for this. So if you were to load up at this price, that it would pretty much, you'd be 10xing your investment. So if you were to put in $10,000, you'd be making 100 grand. Okay, now that's pretty crazy. That really is crazy when you think about it, but it is so worth it. And really, you know, try to spread the risk before the whales come in, because the whales, you know, they like to manipulate and they can smell the money. And I can tell you that they are all going to be jumping on bone like crazy once they see that utility. I think the day of Shibarium is going to be the highest, largest transactions that we have ever seen. Craziness is going to be happening. So look at these volumes that we have right now, okay? And expect them to be going 10x, 100x. So I am very, very happy that I have found this gem, this tiny gem that is going to spread. I'm very, very lucky as well, okay? Because it all started with me looking at Shiba Inu, and then I was reading about the Shibarium thing that is going to help it with the burning, and then I was like, hold on a sec. But in order for us to operate Shibarium, we need bone. So bone is the gas token. You see how amazing, how exciting it is. And this is the type of movements. This is the type of, you know, effect that we need. Because we believe in something and we are prepared to stick until the end. Okay? And there is no reason for us to fail. Because this just brings too much to the market. This isn't a thing with already a utility. This has almost nothing as of now. And if I was to open up the max chart, okay, ignore the release price, but look at this. You know, at some point it was floating around $3. There were points where it was floating around $2, and this was just pure speculation based on Shibarium allegedly coming out, but it never actually came out. But that's how excited people were getting. But imagine when Shibarium actually comes out, the type of magnitude power it's going to give. Wow. Insane. Insanity. You want to work with insanity? Have you seen things to that limit? Well, here you have it. Couldn't get better than this. And also, you know, another important point is that if you're also holding Shiba Inu, for example, it should help you reach 1 cent, because the burning is going to be accelerated like crazy. And leash is going to follow up as well. Leash is one of those, you know, that just spikes. There's spikes. I mean, if everybody was buying at $200, recently we had it spike to $600. Okay, well, a few months ago. That was pretty crazy. And everything that's going to be linked to Shibarium is also going to spike. Unification Fund, X Fund, all these other tokens linked to it, because Unification is the team that's building Shibarium. So as of now, I believe that so much will be happening. These are the crucial dates, and you need to actually stay as alert as possible, keep your attention as high as possible, because we're going to be producing videos every single day. You know, a lot of engagement in the comment section. I want you to talk about it. Do you believe that Shibarium still hasn't come out because they're trying to figure out the whole volume thing and trying to make it as perfect as possible, because they know that the big projects are going to be pretty much running on Shibarium in the future when Bone hits very, very high price? Do you believe so? And if you do, then let us know down below. I mean, if you have any extra info you would like to share. Don't forget to turn that notifications bell, also subscribe. And guys, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone. You know, I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.